pamphlet. How would you? Diddy was running the campus. I was a wild boy, strung off the reefer. Me and my weed was like Dutterman and Keisha. Don't you miss when you came to a show? Everybody joined in when a nigga said, oh. Don't you miss chuckers and fatigues? Now niggas rocking flip-flops and tight. Jodeci, Guy, SWB, Purple Rain from round 116, 90s best. I tell you what's next. I'm waiting on the album from Tribe called Quest. Don't you miss hip-hop on the real? 40 belows, gold teeth in the grill. Don't you miss when a nigga did a show? You wanted to be him cause he's so ill. Don't you miss a fresh DJ? Cause DJ's now hitting the replay.
You know we live, y'all.
90s boy and I never give up. Rock with me or get out my way.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take it back. Whoa! Tell me what it feels like.
You know, it's that new Reggie Noble, new Red Man. Muddy Waters too. Yo, y'all already know we live on IG, we live on Twitter, we live on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We about to get this shit rocking and rolling. You know, it's your boy T.Gold here with NFTia, my boy Just Cheeze. We about to get this shit super lit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all can tune in on YouTube. Hopefully y'all tuning in on IG. You know what I'm saying? But we got this thing popping, y'all. And this the last episode of the year. You know what I'm saying? So this episode 46, you know. TCK Web3 news. It's the Roundtable, y'all. So we gonna talk about some of the most popping things that happen out the year. You know what I'm saying? So we mainly gonna talk about some of these NFTs, some of these meme coins, you know, some solid layer ones. You know, so we're going to get into all of that, you know, so we're going to recap all this shit, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. You know? So, boom. All right. First, I always got to set it off with asking my peoples, you know, how was y'all weekend? How was y'all holiday? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we just went through Christmas. Some people still celebrating, you know, Kwanzaa right now. You know what I'm saying? And Hanukkah too.
Yeah, I believe so.
You know what I'm saying? So big up to everybody celebrating all the holidays out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What y'all do this holiday? How was it?
Man, so this was an old school Christmas. It felt like it was just super organic. My family came around. It wasn't about, let's put on pajamas and take a bunch of pictures to show how happy we were. Like, we literally did not take one picture. And I look back like, damn, I forgot to take pictures, but we were having such a good time, from the start of me cooking breakfast to presents to family coming over.
That sounds
bomb taco bar, good laughs. So we really, really got to have a really good Christmas this year. Then this weekend I got to relax. Over the week I got to spend a ton of time with my son.
Oh, that's
but
always
today
good.
I locked in, and it's time to get back to the grind. Cheese.
That's right. Just Cheese. How was your holiday?
My holiday were cool. Today being the day after I got back from Florida yesterday, and the last week I was in Florida with my parents, and my sister came back. I have a younger sister who's like 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
And she came back from Japan. She was in Japan.
I thought you were only child this whole
This
time,
whole
Cheese.
time.
Nah. I had a younger sister.
So it's just you and your sister.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, she was
She
over
lives
there.
in Japan?
No, well, she moved back now.
Okay.
She moved over like 3 years ago.
That's lit.
Yeah. So yeah, so we all were down there, and then moving. My parents actually came back up with me. Our family came back up with me.
What? Okay. Okay.
So they're back here.
Yeah, just to hang out for New Year's and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but overall it was cool. Like people down in Florida, a lot of family down there too. So hung out with them, and but I was just, I was still like tapped in heavily on everything I was doing. It's like I had certain things that I had to do.
No
Like
doubt.
we had conversations with certain individuals on
No doubt.
that Monday, and working on that, but then still also working on Skylark stuff daily.
Most definitely, man. So I'm glad it sounds like y'all had a dope holiday week. You know what I'm saying? Because
How about you?
know,
Yeah.
just being with family, being with my daughters, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. Me, the ex-wife, my daughters, some of my youngest daughter's aunties went out with us to go bowling in Atlantic Station, so that was lit. After, we did we do like this lefty righty Christmas game, you know what I'm saying, at the in-laws, you know what I'm saying? I'm still cool with my in-laws, y'all, so just to keep everything funky, but big up to my in-laws, my ex-wife for putting together. They always made Christmas a dope thing for me because, as y'all know, I'm from New York. Most of my family is up north. So, yeah, man. So I celebrate with my daughters and my ex-wife family. So it was love, man. I had a great time. And, they had to ask me about some crypto shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to check my status to see, you know what I'm saying? See if I'm in that new tax bracket. I told them I'm on that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the way. So I'm good right now, man. I can't wait for 2025, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to get into some of the things we're going to get into for 2025. So I'm so excited about it. So I think we should set it off with ETH Denver. You know what I'm saying? I think here's the reason why I want to set it off with ETH Denver, right? My boy Just Cheeze, he got his ticket about like a week ago or so. You know what I'm saying? I was on pins and needles waiting for mine. I saw NFTia get hers a couple of days ago. I was like, hold up. I checked my email. Your boy got one too. So we all locked in for ETH Denver. So best believe we going to be out there looking Web3 wavy because I'm cooking up some new designs for the ABC merch. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be lit, first of all. Second of all, I don't believe, the whole TCK Web3 news, the whole podcast going to be out there. So she going to be representing Recoded. He's going to be representing Skylark. You know what I mean? You know me, I'll be representing Crypto Crew, getting it popping out there. And the flying lap.
Yeah.
So,
It's going to be so lit.
we can run our podcast, at different times. We can run it. We can all support each other's, podcasts. And then, of course, we're going to do it live from ETH Denver. We got to do it because they got a podcast room. They got all kind of shit, man. So I'm so looking forward to that. And we got a couple of people from ABC, you know what I mean? Big up to our guys, Aunt Mathis and Brandon, because I believe they had some time out there in Colorado. So they should be some individuals that's going to be pulling up with us out there to give us the layout of land. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm so looking forward to 2025, man. Just knowing that we going to ETH Denver. Last year, we went to a lot of places. Collectively, we was deep out in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? So to run it back, to go to another event, Ethereum event, man, this is going to be stupid. So I'm excited, y'all. How y'all feel about that?
I'm excited about ETH Denver, man. Like, this is going to be like, I paid for Consistence one year. It didn't go. It's just crazy because I got so tied up with work. I was just like, forget it.
Damn.
Just cry me a river later. So I'm going to make sure that does not happen with ETH Denver, God willing, because I'm looking forward to it.
Inshallah.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to just some of the things that I'm not privy to talk about. However, that could happen at ETH Denver. Some never seen before stuff. Some, just really just a lot of AI and. Huh?
No, nothing. I just remembered something else I need to talk about off camera.
Yeah,
Okay,
yo, because
okay.
we got so much alpha, y'all. We can't even share it. We just gonna let y'all know
I gotta walk
2025
around the
gonna
table a
be
little
so
bit.
lit. ETH Denver is probably gonna be the catalyst for us in so many ways.
Absolutely.
We can't even speak on the surprises. We only gonna tell y'all when we get back, so y'all gonna
And
be
it's
on
like
pins
8
and
weeks
needles.
away. That's
That's
quick.
good. Keep people in suspense. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we
So
gonna
how
do
about
it.
you, Cheese? ETH Denver?
Yeah, East Denver is gonna be lit. East Denver is gonna be lit. Every time we've been to Bitcoin conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've been to, well, that's the only one. I've been to Base Camp. I've been to Friends with Benefits. But at Base Camp and at Bitcoin conference, I had something key, to take away from both the situations. And that's one which is, just connecting with builders.
That's right.
In the space. And, that's what I'm looking forward to doing at East Denver, is just be connecting with some builders. We have some specific builders that we're going to look to run into and get some things cracking. So I'm just thinking about, that, like, off camera, we got to probably think about how we show up there. And
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I've already been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Your
So
boy,
we don't even.
yeah, your boy
Cut the
cooking
camera.
up. Your boy cooking up. I know NFTia cooking up. We all cooking up something special for
Cut
this.
the camera.
Because this ETH Denver, I think it's gonna be real. I already know it's gonna be special for us because I kind of feel it. And then at the same time, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. We're gonna have the opportunity. I don't know. Should we talk about what's going on with January 17th? I'm gonna just say a date. As far as
Yeah. You can talk about that.
all right, so exclusive info right here, y'all. Exclusive alpha. January 17th, ABC, right? We're going to run a pilot program to get some high school students up in here so we can teach them about Web3, blockchain, and crypto. So I'm super, super excited. Especially, we're going to tap into AI as well, too. And you're looking at some of the teachers right here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we've done, so to be clear too, and we've done this already, right? We had the formulas already there. We did this in November. We had over 100 students come here to ABC. We had 4 different classes. So this is just basically, making, that was another organization, right? That showed us that we can do it. And
That's right.
Let's just let's do it every month now.
Absolutely, man. Like Whitney said, the children are the future. Literally, though.
That's right, man. So we're going to get the kids right, with the info, man. And I'm looking forward to that. And, once that goes successful, because we putting it out there, it's going to go successful, we hopefully will try to run this thing more frequently, man. Just getting more kids involved in this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super, super excited for that. So basically for January and February, we already got stuff cooked up. So you already know if to set off the year right like that, I can only imagine what the rest of the year is going to look like, especially with Bitcoin running up. You know what I'm saying? Let's speculate. All right, so right now, let's set it off, yo. Let's speculate. I know we talked about this last week. Let's speculate on what the price of Bitcoin is going to be 2025. All right, so some might think it's a super cycle. Hopefully, it will be for the the crypto community because it'll be super lit. So, what's your thoughts on the price for Bitcoin?
So I know what I think the market cap is going to be. I think we at least quadruple the market cap of where we're at right now, and that's $3 trillion to be on the safer side. So $3 trillion right now, and we 5x that. Do a 5x. That's $15 trillion market cap. if Bitcoin is at what 1.4 trillion, let's say we do a 5x on Bitcoin as well from where we at. 5x on market cap, 5x on Bitcoin. That has us sitting, for me personally, I think we could pull off anywhere between 350 and 500. I know I was trying to be conservative before, but I think 350 to 500 is very realistic.
That's lit. That's lit. Just cheese.
Yeah, I think anything over, anything under 250 is a conservative.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. So yeah, y'all. We definitely looking forward to 2025 and all the magic. You know, this Bitcoin bull run gonna bring. So I'm super happy about that. So you know what? Let's set it off talking about the top biggest crypto airdrops. All right. So we're gonna talk about the top 5 biggest airdrops, but we're gonna mention some honorable ones. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we got some crypto airdrops that really popped off in 2024. So they distributed about $19 billion in free tokens across the top projects. All right. So I'm gonna run down some of the top projects with them airdrops. Hopefully you got some. So Hyperliquid, you might seen Hype do some crazy numbers recently. It's in like in the top 30s as far as cryptocurrencies right now. All right. So they had a $10.8 billion Hype airdrop. All right. So Hype, they rewarded users for their high speed DeFi network activity. All right. So the next big airdrop was StarkNet. They dropped about $3 billion in Stark airdrop. All right. So those for people who used it, you know, it's a governance and scaling tech. That's what Stark.net is. All right. So also, Pudgy Penguins, they dropped about $3 billion in Pengu tokens. All right. So y'all already know the Pudgy Penguins is an NFT community that's super lit, and they in the top, I think, number 2 right now. The most valuable NFT projects right now. So that's super lit. So some of the other ones, as far as honorable mentions, you had a Jupiter drop that was about $2 billion. All right, so Jupiter is a Solana decentralized aggregator. All right, so you could do some swaps on there. Then you got Magic Eden. Magic Eden had about 700 million that they dropped to all of their users. You know what I'm saying? People outside the United States, which I thought that was some bullshit. Also, ZK Sync, Engine Layer, and Wormhole. All right, so collectively they added billions in tokens drop to users of their ecosystem. I think airdrops, man, was a very smart play for this time because it geared up the bull run. So you're giving early community adopters access to basically free tokens that they can swap for whatever or hold on to it and hopefully it'll run up because I know I got the Pengu. I got the Pengu. I was happy about that. Did anybody else here get any of these airdrops from any of the Web3 platforms I mentioned, like ZK Sync, Engine Layer, Wormhole, or Hyper?
So I didn't get any of those. I got a few on Solana. I got a few on Sui. I think I got one I don't know if it was this year or last year, but I got one called Paraswap on Ethereum.
Paraswap, okay.
Yeah, but I in terms of these ones, I didn't.
I think I got some Pudgy and some ZK. I was using ZK last cycle when it first came out. But aside from that, no, I didn't get any other ones.
So yeah, y'all, just a heads up. If you collected some dope NFTs over the past couple of years, there was a good possibility that if you got like an Azuki NFT, if you got a Doodles, you know, if you got World of Woman, these are all potential airdrops that's coming with some of the top NFT projects out there. Cool Cats, they talking about doing one. a kid called Beast. There's so many NFT projects that are super dope, and because of that, these projects, these NFT prices went up. The floor prices went up. So we got our guy, Easy Money. What's going on, Easy Money? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you tapping in.
Oh yeah, man. Always, man. But no, I just wanted to tap in. Of course, heard y'all talking about airdrops and such. If the IRS is listening, there's some mistakes made with my wallet. So I don't know what happened. I don't even know about ownership or anything. But no, Magic Eden was good. Pengu was good. I forget the other ones you mentioned. I know Hyperliquid. I didn't get that one. That was crazy. Price of Hyperliquid is crazy, actually. Price action been crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I've gotten a few. I got a couple. I got one on Sui recently. It was Bluefin. It's like a DeFi protocol. Yeah, DeFi protocol for like LPs and stuff. So that was cool because I've never directly done anything on Sui, but like you mentioned, some of the NFT projects I have were like allocated that. So that was cool because I forcefully needed to go over there anyway and see what was really going on those protocols. And then Jupiter's good. I think they're doing something like 600, 700 million tokens about to be distributed in Jupuary, which is fire.
And hold on one second. And they said they're gonna burn 30% at Jupuary. Yeah, I heard it from a birdie. Was reading it today. Can't recall, but they were saying Jupuary, which is going to be in Istanbul, right? Or Cat. Something. They're having a conference at their Istanbul conference that they're having this month. They're supposed to burn like 30% supply.
Wow.
Little birdie.
No, that's fire. No, yeah, Jupiter. I know a lot of people were mad because they were doing perpetual trades and stuff like or perps, call them right. But people were doing perps on Jupiter instead of Hyperliquid, so a lot of people were mad about that because you didn't have to do much volume on Hyperliquid to get that.
Wow. So yeah, we appreciate all of that information, brother. So hopefully, we can all look forward to more airdrops come 2025, whether it's for, being on certain exchanges or being on certain platforms or acquiring certain NFTs, y'all. So definitely that's something to look into because NFTs are back. NFTs are in full force right now. So these are ways for people to just get money. Now, here's the thing, too. Also, you know how when people got that airdrop, the ENS airdrop for having an ETH name, a .ETH name, there's a rumor that if you actually bought your Solana name in that Phantom wallet, we might get an airdrop. So I went ahead, you know what I'm saying, and I bought my name. So I'm about to buy another name. I open up another wallet, you know what I'm saying, and just to see what happens. Because ENS, man, they was airdropping people thousands of dollars for buying ETH names. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, not financial advice, but I definitely would just look into buying your name. Actually, I think it was for free, matter of fact. Yeah, it was just gas fees. Also, all I had to pay for my
soul name. Yeah,
my soul name. So yeah, look into that, y'all. Definitely look into that. Any more questions or comments on that before we move into some more of these this meme coin talk?
No, I think.
All right. So for those that been paying attention to the AI agents, you know what I'm saying? We got one that went stupid. AI 16Z, it broke the $1 billion market cap. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy without any major exchange listing this token. All right. So that's the crazy part about the mix of AI and blockchain is when you're having these two different industries merge in what it can produce. Because I know my co-hosts here, they working on some agents. You know what I'm saying? There's some agents being cooked up right now. You know what I'm saying? But AI 16Z is the first AI-led venture capital firm, and it fosters collaboration among AI entrepreneurs, investors, and experts focusing on long-term value and decentralized principles. All right. So AI-16Z is currently trading at $1.23 with a $1.3 billion market cap. All right, so that shit just happened over the weekend, and I think yesterday I saw it go up by like 50 something percent. You know what I'm saying? So there's some big money behind these AI agents. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask my co-hosts and the people out there in the audience, what's your thoughts on AI agents and AI tokens right now?
My first one on A116Z is do your own research and steer away from FUD, because FUD had me miss out on this agent. When I seen it pumping, it was probably around $100 to $200 million market cap, and I slept on it. And I'm like, well, I mean, the tech can't be that good. I mean, you got to know how to code AI in order to be able to use the tech. Then it just kept on going. Then it just kept on going, and it just kept on going. And then after that, I was able to okay, after seeing a lot of people still putting their money where their mouth is, this has to have legs. What is it about this token or this agent that that's so dope? And I mean, after watching it, they have a lot of successful agents. One, that have been built on it. And then two, not only do they have a lot of successful agents that have been built on it, but it's a launch pad. So you literally, and a lot of big AI agents that have come after A116Z are literally the direct descendants of the code that existed from A116Z. And then not only that, it has a launch pad that you can use the framework of A116Z. So like I said, just try not to get fudded out of some of these coins. When they start spraying FUD, that's typically cue to do your own research and see why.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing with AI-16Z is that I had fudded them as well. I faded them as well initially.
Damn, that's 2 for 2, y'all.
No. Let me finish. Initially, when because of the token, the way it came out, it was like in that span of like 3 weeks, you had GOAT, and then you had Cerebro, and then you had like
They all dropped around the same
Memes
time.
AI, and then you had those were all agents. So the way that they launched their token was like through the means of like just pump.fun. But AI-16Z had launched they had to launch a framework and a DAO at the same time that allowed for agents to be launched upon. So the token was mintable because it would be able to continue to sustain the ecosystem of the DAOs.fun platform that they were launching simultaneously. No one knew that though at the initial launch. So it caught a lot of initial flack and people dumped the price because the token was mintable.
Right.
But then the tech is dope. So now you see a lot of people building on the AI-16 Z framework. You got couple. They got this not Mark Andreessen AI account that's like, and then they got this other agent. It's called I forgot what it's called, but basically it's like this muscly dude and Charlie Brown looking character as like the two VCs of their AI-16, not A16Z. You know, there's this, everything is a play off of A16Z. So they have like Mark, not Andreessen, which is a Charlie Brown character and shit. And but yeah, they're building the dope shit. Like, so you recognize that at that point, it's like they're building a framework that is competitive alongside virtuals, and we all saw what virtuals did, right?
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's still doing so. In the comparison of framework, AI agentic framework platforms, like platforms that's like not agents, not like the agent, but the actual framework that they're being built upon, right? That's what AI16Z. AI16Z was the first, like, well-known launch pad, and then, well, not second to like virtuals,
Yeah.
and then now, so now that people are catching on to that, and people are using AI16Z, ELIZA more specifically, the ELIZA framework that was published by the AI16Z DAO. The ELIZA framework, you're now seeing that like it's integrating with a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, y'all, just to remind y'all again, we live on Instagram, we live on YouTube, so you can check the visuals right now. Yeah, man, check us out, y'all. NFTia, she got her account popping too, so we live on her account too. You know what I mean? There's one thing I also want to mention, but I appreciate both of my co-hosts' commentary on that last story. But I want to talk about one of the last biggest stories of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we're doing some recaps, but I definitely want to talk about something that the IRS did, and this happened yesterday on a Saturday, so you know they doing some bullshit, all right? So, the IRS has finalized rules requiring certain decentralized finance brokers to report gross proceeds from digital asset sales, similar to traditional security brokers. All right, effective January 1st, 2027, y'all. All right, these brokers, including front-end service providers like Uniswap Labs and Radium, must collect user trade data and issue Form 1099 to clients for tax filing. The Treasury argues this aligns tax rules for digital assets with other assets, simplifying compliance and reducing tax evasion. However, all right, certain critics highlight challenges in applying these rules to DeFi, citing privacy concerns in the absence of centralized entities in many protocols. All right, so it's gonna hard to get data from some of these people, and all they have is a wallet address. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have some new people that is getting voting. Well, they got voted in. You know, we got a pro crypto Congress. We got a pro crypto House of Reps. We got obviously a pro crypto president. We got pro crypto Secretary of Treasury, head of the SEC. So there's a good possibility this may not fly, but the IRS is their own entity within our government. But I just thought for them to put this out so last minute, they giving us like 2 more years to really, really cake up. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. And you know, what's your thoughts on this, man? You know, and it was some last hour shit that they did.
Like I've been saying for episodes and episodes, like they are doing any and everything to figure out how they can get a piece of the pie, any means necessary. But one thing that I will say is, as we start moving more into this digital economy, and I'm realizing more and more that this will be ran more by agents and AI. This space is built to intermingle with AI and robots more so than humans. I wonder what that looks like with taxing the actions of computation and hardware in the form of robots. I wonder what that looks like trying to tax me for what software did without my permission.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a great point. So,
and if AI starts to really, not to be going deep down the rabbit hole, but if AI really starts to progress to AGI, then really, where are we going with this? Like, to me, it's low key going to be a losing battle, especially if the SEC and things like that like can't figure out if with Hex, and they're trying to sue software.
That's right.
Let's see how far they get with that.
That's right.
And then you try to come after this software and penalize its owner for taxes and transactions. That this thing is getting real tricky and real sticky is what I'm trying to say. So let's see where this goes.
Yeah. In my regards for this topic, is before we started today, I was watching a video, right? Still haven't finished it yet, but it was just this conversation around some of the scammy stuff that's going on inside of the government regarding the space and sort of what the changing of the guard that's happening around the political atmosphere as well, right? So taxes in general are about to get shaken up, especially not like crypto alone, like crypto aside, like the tax structure around by which we utilize fiat currency is about to get shaken up, right? So we'll see how this pans out on the crypto side, but there's a lot of like stuff that's about to get disrupted anyway.
Yeah.
Great point, man. Cause to piggyback on what Just Cheeze said, Trump said the American, platforms in Web3, he's not trying to have any capital gains tax on them. So those are your Cardanos, your XRPs, your Stellas. I think Algorand is part of it. That's established in the United States. So those coins, man, might not have no capital gains tax if it's up to Trump. You know what I mean? So I'm curious. I'm super curious on this space being regulated under the Trump administration and what they're gonna go for and what they're not gonna go for. But go ahead, Just Cheeze.
Yeah, I mean, just to be a little bit more descriptive, the whole conversation. I don't want to go too down the rabbit hole, but the whole nation, like the nature of being like a United States citizen, right, and having to pay taxes, and that being a byproduct because we deem ourselves citizens of the United States corporation.
I don't know if you want to go there. Hold on, man. Listen. I know where he going. You going down that straw man rabbit hole. That straw man rabbit hole. I don't know if y'all know about the straw man. Matter of fact, I don't want to get flagged or nothing like that because that's
straw man, as in the scarecrow on the Wizard of Oz. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Let's curve him right quick because that's a rabbit hole.
I was trying to say it's a rabbit hole, right? But not to go down the rabbit hole. The whole sovereign
individual
thing, right? And states trying to move back to sovereignty outside of being a company under the United States.
See, there you go.
Now you will have certain states being able to call the shots on what they want to do with their crypto.
They are establishing a crypto reserve and everything else. So I'm with Cheese, man.
Certain states gonna have more loose regulations, right? The IRS is trying to tell you what they want to happen at a federal level, but at a state level, there's stuff that can happen as well.
That's right. Man, hot button topics. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go down that road, but yeah, we definitely are aware of the games that they play with the United States citizens and who we are and how they make money off of us. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother conversation, whole nother day. But I want to big up everybody who's listening on the Twitter Spaces right now. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody down there. You know what I'm saying? Who's taking the time out to tap in to our information in this platform. And big up to everybody watching us on YouTube and IG. You heard? So, speaking of watching, anybody watching Squid Games? They launched their second season. Anybody
I
see
watched
that?
a couple episodes.
I'm not a squid. I'm not a squidder.
Me neither. But you know, this hit my radar because of what I do. I retweeted this too, and this season it looked like an episode that incorporated a crypto scammer. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Squid Game Season 2 captivates audiences with its cryptocurrency storyline. Scammers exploited the hype by launching a fake squid token on the base blockchain. All right, so that is Coinbase's layer 2 that they established. All right, and that resulted in a pump and dump scheme. Despite a warning from PeckShield, a scam was unfolded rapidly, with the token crashing 99% within hours, leaving investors with heavy losses. All right. The deployer manipulated the market by holding most of the token supply. Y'all got to check the tokenomics. When somebody launches these tokens, you see like over 25% is owned by like 10 wallets. You already know it's potentially a rug pull. All right. So that squid token is now trading at a penny. You know what I'm saying? So this shows you how things that happen in the culture, in certain trends, when people try to jump on trends, you know, they get rug pulled. You know what I'm saying? But I do love the fact that, you know, Squid Games incorporated crypto scammer in this shit. You know, I saw the little highlight of this shit. He was like, yo, can I check my phone? Can I check my phone? And he was like, motherfucker, you just got over on people for billions of dollars in this space. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see other shows incorporating, you know, Bitcoin or crypto. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they cloned Tyrone. They talked about that and that. I believe they talked about it in billions too. So what's your thoughts on Squid Games? If you've seen it, give us your account of the actual episode, and if you haven't seen it, what's your thoughts on shows like Squid Games incorporating blockchain into their storyline?
I'm not a squidder. I have no dog in this fight.
I'm watching the series again. This is the first time I watched it, like in 2022. I think it was interesting. But I mean, for me, it wasn't really that part of the it wasn't like that part, and that wasn't part interesting to the show.
Okay.
Like it didn't like it came and it went. It's not an integral like part of the plot.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was funny because, you know, the guy said that he, like you said, he wanted to check his phone for the market. It was timely because, you know, if you're writing the show, you're building off of the actual token that got people hurt last cycle as well.
Yep.
Right. So the Squid Game token at that time too, that was actual token again.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why people again
fell for the
okie doke, but you know, so is the situation of the actual show as well. If you actually watch the show, it actually plays with the mind of, it actually showcases the struggles of the mind that humans go through when presented with a bag. You know, right in front of you. You try again to go after it, right? When you could just walk away with what you have.
Great points, y'all. So yeah, just be careful with these fucking scammy ass meme coins, yo, because don't chase every narrative. You know what I'm saying? Please don't chase these narratives. Try to find solid projects. We're gonna talk about the top meme coins for 2024, 2025. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that. But definitely do your research, do your homework, check out the tokenomics, you know, and check their Twitters, all of that, man. So, with that being said, let's talk about some more meme coins. And I thought this was super, super positive. There were two actual stories I posted about, both on my website. That's thecryptocrew.com. Y'all can tap into that. But yo, I thought this was super dope, man. So, you know, the meme coin degens, they raised millions of dollars in Mira for rare cancer research after a father's plea. All right, so The Meta meme coin soared to an $80 million market cap on Thursday after a father's plea for donations to fund research for his daughter, Meta's rare brain tumor. All right, it went viral. All right, so it was created on Pump.Fun, and it was linked to the guy. His name is Saki Chen. All right, that's the father of the young lady who has a brain tumor. So when he posted that, a user bought and donated half of the token supplied to Chen, and he promoted it on X, leading to a massive just trading activity, and the coin went stupid. So even though token price dropped about 80%, over $1 million was raised for research at the University of Colorado's Hankinson Lab. All right, the event has sparked a broader conversation about using meme coins for meaningful causes. And I think this was super, super dope because there was another gentleman who was down at Art Basel, and maybe our guy Easy Money can tell us about this if he saw this down there, but they were raising money and he was selling some NFTs. It was dope artwork by this guy. I forgot his name, but I think his name was Leap. Yeah, and his father had prostate cancer, so that kind of prompted him to say, you know what, if I'm gonna launch a token, I'm gonna do it for a good reason. So he partnered with St. Jude's, and when he did that, it kind of took off, man. It kind of took off. He raised a lot of money as well and brought attention to cancer research. So people are actually using these meme coins and giving it utility. You know what I'm saying? And it served a great purpose. So yeah, man. So anybody who went to Art Basel, maybe you saw this NFT auction that was going on down there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's phenomenal. What's your thoughts on, doing stuff like cancer research and crypto donations and NFT, launches in support of research for illnesses?
One, it just speaks to how fast money is transferred and wealth is captured in this space. Like, let's look at some of the top cancer research centers and initiatives in the country, and it took them 10-20 years to do what this project was able to do in a matter of days, weeks if you have or what have you. And so it really speaks to how efficient and how robust this system is going to be, because we're still just a little itty bitty baby, you know what I'm saying? But we're able to gain the market cap of some of the biggest corporations that have been in existence for 20, 30, 100 years. We're doing it in a day, a few months, and sometimes, a few hours. So I think it's a dope way to be able to fundraise. Also, I think our community need to start, tuning in and paying attention a little bit.
Doing stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, good point.
Nah, yeah, super facts. And I was actually, it was so weird. I don't remember what day of the week this happened, but I was on the spaces like at like 2:00 in the morning with this guy, the Sasky guy, whatever. Sorry if I'm butchering his name, but I had seen what happened, and then he got on spaces, and then he wanted to have an open conversation about it. And at that point in time, he initially started on GoFundMe, right? He started to raise capital on GoFundMe. Somebody caught wind of it, launched a token simultaneously.
Oh, that's dope.
Right? And then the dude that gave him the half of the token supply, then he was like, I don't know what to do with this. His background is not crypto.
Right. Okay.
Right? So he had open conversation on spaces trying to figure out, hey guys, now the branding and attachment of the mirror token has been attached to the money I was raising for my daughter. I was doing that via GoFundMe, but I never really I had nothing to do with this project, right? I had nothing to do with this thing here. And he was debating this entire thing on Spaces, trying to get opinions on what should he do. One guy came on Spaces, he's like, fuck all y'all pump funds people. He's just like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Y'all abusing crypto. Like, he's just like, y'all abusing crypto. I forgot what his name was. Actually.
I'm glad you was on those spaces, man. You caught
You
that
be
in
on
real
it,
time.
yeah.
Just Cheeze be on it. He be on the DJ shit for real, man.
Yeah.
He I forgot his name, but it's like he's known for being loud. But he came in there. He was just like, sell it, man, sell all of it, and get out of here and take all the money and don't let these crypto guys convince you that this is like what you're supposed to do. They're just trying to make money off your daughter. And then his response was like, well, I don't really care if they, like, those who made money in the early rise, like, he doesn't really care. But what's the proper thing to do with these type of things? And I think him not being crypto-centric, he didn't necessarily want to deal with starting a DeSci company, right? A decentralized science company, and enable vesting where he could, continue funding the research. Because it's not the first time this type of stuff has happened. Last cycle, Vitalik donated about over 5 trillion Shiba Inu coins to
India or something like that, right?
To India, and that was for. I mean, it's similarly the same thing. He just felt generous, and the price of Shiba pumped off after that. But nobody was really like the guy that was on this space is calling there and like saying fuck all you crypto people. It wasn't that crazy. Like, people were understanding that people made money. It also went to a good cause though.
That's right.
So, but him not being in this space, he didn't necessarily want to take on that luggage. So it was kind of, I haven't checked the price. I'm saying all this to say that I haven't checked the price, but when he did this, I'm trying to walk up to his decision. So he made a decision yesterday, Saturday, I believe. He made a decision that he was gonna DCA out every. I think. I don't remember the cadence that he gave, but basically, he said that, and then he said he will announce. I came back, the price dropped. As it would have, because people now know that the initiative that was set up, the guy who it was for, not quote unquote for, he's going to be taking his money out in
small increments,
right? Which is fair, but once people recognize that the show is over, and everybody is dumping, so he got out of there with what he needed.
That's right.
But as far as this being an opportunity to build a DeSci play, it probably won't happen unless somebody community take over or some shit. But I wanted to talk about your point, Tia, too, right, about other people doing this. And there's actually a platform now on Base that launched yesterday or this week. It's called Proof.fun. And it's public goods tokens that you can launch just like Pump.fun. And it's kind of to the conversation that we talked about, decentralized science as well.
No doubt.
But you can launch. I was looking on there. There's this one token now that's at a 20 million market cap, and it's for the study of DNA and AI agents.
Oh wow!
So
Rabbit hole get a little deep.
Yeah, that's crazy. AI and DNA.
Proof.fun.
That's gonna be something to keep your eyes on. And we appreciate all that information, Just Cheeze, man. We're glad you was tapped in real time to actually check all of the details out on what was going on with that particular
And
project,
there's no
man.
coin.
That
It's
is so
his
dope.
website.
So now, let's get into something else, yo. Let's get into something that we all are here for right now. What are the top meme coins for 2024 that has, outperformed a lot of them? Now, I sent the image, I sent the photos to you guys so y'all can check the Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Just Cheeze about to post it. But there's an email I sent to Just Cheeze. He's gonna post some of the top performing AI and just regular meme coins that's been popping off in this space. Alright. So now this list that I'm gonna talk about, this is not financial advice. Alright, y'all. This is stuff for you to be entertained and educated about. You know what I mean? So please take the time out and do research on these coins. And we're gonna go from number 1 to number 20. I might read them all off. All right. So some of you guys might have some of these tokens. All right. This is not financial advice. Do your own research on all of these projects that I'm about to call off right now. This is all meme coin plays. All right. Now, the information that I gathered on these is based a lot on community, based on it being battle tested, meaning that it probably dropped 50%, 75%, and it ran back up. Narrative, and also just the actual the memification of this whole web space. All right, when it comes to meme coins, because there's artwork that's important to a lot of these projects. So to run it down, some of the best performing meme coins of 2024 that you need to keep your eye on for 2025. We're gonna run it down like this, and y'all can stop me if y'all have questions about any of these coins. All right, so the first one we're going to talk about is Fart Coin. Believe it or not, I'm going to just tell y'all like this, man. This thing ran up over 1,000,000%, man, which is retarded since it's been launched. All right, so that coin been around for a while, but it was under a penny. All right, it was like 1/5 of a penny, and right now it's at like 97 cents. And you got Mu Dang. Mu Dang is a cute hippo that was born in like a Cambodian zoo, and that shit went crazy. And
Guess what though about Mudang?
hold on, we got some info, we got some alpha.
Vitalik just adopted Mudang.
Wow, I heard that. Yeah, I heard about that. That's super lit.
He adopted Mudang, so he vows to keep funding it to be alive.
That's crazy. That's dope.
The
Alpha.
baby hippo is
He's
now
gonna be
metallic.
he's taking care of that hippo.
That is so wild. So something that happened in the digital world now translated to the real world. Somebody
digital.
actually adopted this thing, man. That's crazy. Vitalik
It's digital.
It's crazy, yo. It's crazy for that. But Peanut the squirrel, that thing jumped off because of TikTok. All right, that was a whole story about a squirrel getting euthanized along with his friend, the raccoon Fred. They both were euthanized and went viral. The shit went stupid. That also was under a penny, and right now it's at 61 cents. Then you got Floki. All right, we ain't gonna get into detail on everyone, but Floki been around since last cycle, and it's still in the top 10 as far as meme coins. All right. Then we got Cerebro. Y'all already know this is something that we talked about on this space, when it first launched, and we interact with this guy. He actually has some interactions with me and Just Cheeze. It's crazy within days of each other. So AI16Z. All right, so everything that I'm mentioning is under a penny, and right now that's 55 cents. Act 1, the AI prophecy, that's at 31 cents right now. Godius Maximus, GOAT, that's at 42 cents. This was under a penny. Eliza, that's at 8 cents. You know what I'm saying? And that thing has been running stupid. Then we got AIXBT by Virtuals that's been running stupid. That's at 24 cents. That was under a penny. Maroc, all right, he's a big Web3 meme coin guy. He's very intelligent. He's beyond this SPX 6900 token. That thing been going stupid. It's at 57 cents. Then we got Popcat. Then we got Ponke. And we got Dog with Hat. All right, so these are some of the best performing meme coins of 2024. Not to mention, here's some few more for y'all. All right, Chill Guy, Andy, DJ, Nero, Turbo, which is one of my favorites. I call it that Turbo, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Brett. We got Mod Coin. We got Sneck. We got Giga Chad. We got Bobo. We got Non-Playable Coin. And we can't forget Pepe and Dog with Hat. Big shout out to Bonk too, because all of the people who had that Solana Saga phone, you got airdrop Bonk. And if you had Dog with Hat and Bonk, you actually got airdrop MEW, Cat in the Dog's World. So just know, if you hold on to some of these tokens, and I suggest, even if you're not big on meme coins, at least put 2, maybe 3 in your portfolio, right? Out of the top 10, because you can go on CoinMarketCap and just hit meme coins. They're going to have them in order, which ones are the highest market caps to the lowest. Find you at least 3 good, solid projects, all right? Look at the community, look at their Twitter, look at everything they're doing, and add them to your portfolio. Not financial advice, all right? But some of these cryptocurrencies, meme coins, these meme coins might outperform solid layer 1 projects, especially if you miss Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all. So what is some of y'all favorite meme coins? Because y'all already know I'm a Turbo guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on virtuals. Virtuals has been kicking ass. And what are some of the other meme coins that you guys like?
I'm pretty much this list here. There's some smaller ones. I'll have to go digging and looking in my wallet and things of that nature to see some other ones that I'm looking at. I'm looking at some on Sui. Of course, I mean, there's just a little bit of everywhere, right? But what I will say that I noticed about this list of top performing meme coins, right? A lot of these meme coins that have these big, huge percentages, they have been, they're babies. Mm-hmm. And they're reaching $1 billion in like 8 weeks or less. Like, they're literally babies. I think most of these are under 4 months old. What do you say?
Some of them are years.
Nah, I mean,
it varies. It varies.
A good 50%.
About half of them, yeah. About
it's
half.
Less than 4 months
That's
old.
about right.
And they're reaching market caps of some small car companies. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, so outside of just what memes to get into, like, it's Murad, right? I'm saying his name right.
You got Murad. Mm-hmm.
He's the big meme guy, right? Mm-hmm. Right. I'm saying his name right. Like, he always says that this is a meme cycle, and I beg to differ. I say it's a meme and AI cycle.
That's right.
But what I'm noticing is the AI memes are really, really those two components having a baby. Over the last 8 weeks, those have been the top performers. So that's what I will say. And I'm looking at little baby, good performing AI memes that I can catch the bandwagon, because these ones, I sat there and watched them run up and didn't do nothing. Shame on me.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm like, we've all talked about the transformation of our perspective on meme coins, and Brandon's not on, but I always say, like, he was a catalyst in even helping me look at them differently.
That's a fact, though.
And
big facts. Big up the Brandon Endgame Association too.
Yeah, I'm like, I understand like the mimetic notion of like why they're called meme coins, but their purpose and the like we did the last session we did in here on meme coins, right? The key is branding, right? Brand not Brandon, but branding. Like branding, right? And like the way that people attach themselves to these narratives, right, as a community, it's about getting that collective energy, and maybe you know, you can, like if you have a market cap of a small car company, let's see what you can actually put that to use for, right? So like Bonk DAO has like DAO meetings, right? And I was actually listening on one on Spaces like a couple days ago. But they that's Bonk. Bonk is gonna burn Bonk. They're burning like 2% of Bonk come next month. So like when you get these meme coins, they can really get to the point where they operate. Like I was also on the SPX 6900 Spaces, listening to what they were gonna do. It's like funny because like it's listening to like they're opening, like they were talking about, oh, okay, like Murad was like, okay, how are we gonna make this work? And then like one guy was like, oh, I got a friend over that has this many followers on TikTok, and they're like, well, we don't shill our coin, right? They're basically out there talking about it in live, right? So that's part of like why I just see them as like movements now. But if I speak about like individual ones, we talked about how Mudang was adopted by
Vitalik
recently. Cerebro, that's cooking with Zero Pi. All the AI agent ones, I'm not going to mention that. Tia just said a bunch of stuff about that. But Giga, right, is coming. They got Giga that is going to be, they have the Solana Play device that's coming out, and you can probably get some Giga from that.
That's right.
Right. I told you that the Doge DAO bought the rights to Nero.
Oh, the Nero. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
bought
right.
the rights to the Nero IP. Right. So now that is a thing. But more like one of the most weird but yet interesting ones is Chill Guy. I know because it's a narrative on TikTok, but did you see what happened with the Chill Guy artist?
Yeah,
he wasn't the artist.
Let me find out he's capping the whole time.
He took there was an old like Thailand comic, and he took the dog's head and put it on the human's body.
Wow.
They found this.
Big cap. But honestly, if he owned the rights, the IP to it, he don't.
I mean, he created his own character from the original Thailand cartoon. So in the Thailand cartoon, there is no like character that looks like the Chill Guy.
Chill Guy, gotcha.
But if you look back at the original image, you'll see the dog standing next to the boy. He just took the boy's head off and put the dog.
Wow.
Hey.
So it basically ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
So, man, pimping ain't easy. Somebody got to do it, man.
That's right. You know what I mean?
In terms of like him first trying to be like, this is my art, I don't want it to be destroyed, not wanting to play nice with the space. Everybody was trying to give him the money. He was just like, he just wanted Xboxes, and now he's a fraud.
Man,
I don't know.
And he almost picked the community and getting a whole bunch of Chill Guys out of sympathy, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, keep pimping.
But here's another one I'll say. Like, DGen actually is pretty interesting as well because on base, they're doing some interesting stuff where they're partnering with like different communities in Africa to basically have people be able to use DGen token, earn DGen as a means for like promoting base ecosystem.
Oh,
in Africa.
okay, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Incentivizing promoting. That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, also, we got to big up our guy Arham, who's checked in on our spaces. Big up to you, brother. just want to let you know that he chimed in and said that 1.6 trillion from Bonk already been burned. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you tapping in to our spaces, brother, and giving us that alpha on that. And we got somebody who's requesting to speak. And we're gonna put B Wise up on the stage, brother. How you doing, man? What's going on? Appreciate you tapping in.
Be wise.
B Wise, the floor is yours, brother. If you have the time, if you're available.
Hello? Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on, brother?
up?
How you doing? Appreciate you tapping in.
Everything's good. Hey, I was gonna mention, Joe beat me to it with that Vitalik adopting Mudang, but the other one is that I was listening. They talking about launching Turbo on base.
Oh, yeah. They got Base Turbo. Base Turbo is already out. Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm wondering what would be the difference of holding the regular base versus the base that's going to be launched on Turbo or is launched on Turbo.
Now, that's a great question. If you ask me, I think it's a play the same way you got Base Pepe, because, you know, the Pepe token went stupid already. So I just think it's a derivative of the original, you know, the original Turbo that's on ETH, and they just put it on Base. So Base has been known to do that with meme coins and NFTs. So they got like Base Punks too, you know what I'm saying? And they going for like, I think damn near 1.2 ETH or whatever. But that's a great question, man. That's a great question. I just know that I'm sticking with the original. I don't really jump on too many derivative meme tokens, but it might be a play. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something, you know, our listeners can tap into and check out. So we appreciate that question.
Now, one other thing is that now the derivatives, is that the full value of the original coin, or is that what does that mean exactly? I mean, I'm gonna look it up when I'm done. But.
Well, you want to answer that? NFT?
No, it's just like do you remember when like Post Hex turned into Post or whatever and switched everything to Post Chain? Now, a copy of that token was on the network, but the liquidity and the lock value was not on that network. That still had to be built. So I'm looking at that based Turbo token that you just mentioned, and it has only a $9 million market cap, I believe, if it's the right one. I'm not sure. I didn't really get a chance to look, but
That's the right one.
Okay, I thought so. It only has a $9 million market cap. So let's say if it even, I think Turbo is what, like at two million. If it
half a
billion, yeah, 200 million. Is that half a billion? Okay, it's at $500 million market cap. So let's just say if it even got 10% of where Turbo is now, just so base community can feel and still have some Turbo or exposure to Turbo or however you want to look at it, then that's still a 5x. But I mean, I wouldn't bet my lunch money on it. And then plus I'm looking at like some of the categories that it has it on CoinGecko, and I'm not seeing that it's an AI coin. So is it just a meme coin on base, or is it an AI coin like Turbo on
ETH?
On ETH? Yeah, sorry, I couldn't get it out.
No, you good.
Yeah, on ETH. So that would be my question.
Gotcha.
Nah, great comment and question, B. Word up. We appreciate you tapping in, brother, man. So yeah, my advice, you know, I would definitely stick to the original ones, you know what I mean? Because derivatives of original projects, meme coins, or NFTs are slightly risky, but sometimes they run up, you know what I mean? So it just depends on your risk tolerance. You know what I'm saying? That is the thing right there. All right, so now I gotta big up Turbo because they doing big things. You know what I'm saying? They partnered with Aurora Labs and they partnered with Near Protocol, and Near is like the biggest AI platform, and I believe Just Cheeze, he had some information on them before a couple of spaces ago, and he had mentioned that Near didn't originally start out as an AI project, you know what I'm saying, but it converted into that, and now it is in the top 30 cryptocurrencies. You know what I'm saying? So to talk about the top meme coins, my personal favorite, my top 10 personal favorite. This is just mine. I called off a list, but these are my top meme coins for 2025, and you're not gonna find the same top 10 coming from these individuals here, because I'm sure Tia got her own. I'm sure Just Cheeze got his own. So for this run, I think the top ones that I'm gonna go with is Doge, Sheeb, Pepe, Dog with Fat, Turbo, Moondang, Giga, Bonk, Pengu, and Mog. And I got my reasons for each one. I definitely got my reasons for each one, but I think these are some more of the blue chip meme coins. And some of them are in the top 10 meme tokens, but these are my personal favorites, and all of them I've been watching the community, and these are some very resilient, battle tested meme tokens out there. So any meme coins y'all want to discuss before we move on to the next topic? Y'all got any favorites?
Nah, y'all know that I'm a lover of Cerebro. I definitely like Turbo. I definitely like A116Z. I like 600, man. What if they can really pull off
SPX?
SPX? What if they can really pull off even half of that? Like, that would be like crazy. That just let you know how resilient crypto community really is.
That's right.
So even though I'm not a holder of that, I like that project.
Oh, don't mean to cut your wisdom, but I have to say Virtuals as my bonus pick. I gotta pick Virtuals because y'all already know that's an AI in Web3 play right there. So keep your eyes on Virtuals, yo.
But I mean, I can go on and on about meme coins, but at the end of the day, it just shows how much community, when you put your money behind community, and how powerful community can really be.
That's right.
At the end of the day.
I don't have much to say about any more meme coins, other than what we discussed on them so far.
All right, cool. So yeah, y'all, that's just our hot takes. That's our hot takes on meme coins. So let's talk about the top NFT collections that really did their thing during the bear market and gearing up for this bull run, especially in 2024. And now these are all chains, all right? So I'm going to run down the top. I'm going to do like the top 20, all right? So the top 20 NFT projects for 2024 going into 2025 is, and this is in market cap order, the highest market cap. Number 1, CryptoPunks. After that, you got Pudgy Penguins, which flipped the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now the Bored Ape Yacht Club is number 3. Number 4 is Suzuki. Number 5 is Autoglyphs. Number 6 is Mutant Ape Yacht Club. Number 7 is Doodles. 8, Little Pudgies. 9 is Chromie Squiggles. All right. Number 10 is Space Doodles. Number 11 is Tyler Hobbs's Fidenza. All right. And number 12 is Milady Maker. Now, all of these are minted on the Ethereum blockchain, all of these NFTs. So the top Bitcoin ordinal, all right, ordinals are essentially NFTs on Bitcoin, is Bitcoin Puppets. And then that's at number 13. And number 14 is Node Monkeys, which is also on Bitcoin. All right. So now, following that, number 15 is Mad Lads, which is the top Solana project right now, And number 16 is Quantum Cats, that is on the Bitcoin blockchain. Also, number 17 is Mochaverse. 18 is Ordinal Maxi. 19 is Azuki Elementals. And number 20 is Creeps by Overlord. All right, so, man, I'm just tell y'all like this. Some of these NFTs, they definitely going to be launching their own tokens. And I wouldn't even necessarily call them meme tokens. Especially these airdrop ones for just you owning an NFT. But I definitely if I come across a major player in this space, I definitely want one of these top 20 NFTs in my portfolio. So yeah, what's y'all take on these top NFTs? And the most affordable one is actually the little pudgies at $8,000. Everything else is up there, like 12 grand, 20 grand, half a mil, 120 grand. It just totally depends. What's y'all take on these NFTs?
That they're, again, we speak about community all the time, and like there's a community of people that are holding, and like we are not fucking selling, and that price is holding up. And I've said it before, like when all the NFTs crash 90%, we'll see which ones like Phoenix rise, and you see the strong projects, they're still holding strong. Another thing I want to mention is 90% of these NFT projects that are in the top 25, I will say 95 really, are Ethereum projects.
That's right.
So ETH is not dead, guys. Now, it may be a piece of centralized. We're not going to go there.
It's definitely centralized, but it has a lot of utility.
Absolutely has a lot of utility, and and people are still building layer 2s, even layer 3s on Ethereum,
right.
And it's becoming more and more interoperable. And so Ethereum is not dead, and NFT, the value of this I don't know. NFTs, they still live on Ethereum.
Yep.
Most of the NFT value still lives on Ethereum.
Yeah, like when I think about NFTs now, I think about not the 95% drop that happened, but rather what's gonna happen with the opportunity for people to recognize that this is the brand side of your platform. Like this is the brand capabilities. I think people who are doing 404s are getting ahead of are getting the opportunity to also like leverage from what's about to like happen when it comes to NFTs, because I feel like I was on Spaces I mentioned earlier with the I was listening to one Spaces from the it was the Monkey DAO, but on there they had talked about that. That's when they talked about the Bonk DAO, and they also talked about what is happening at Pudgy Penguins. They had Luca Nets was on. So that's why I had turned in. I turned in to hear Luca Nets talk about Pudgy. And Pudgy is a big play. Right? Massive play that started with the NFT, but then like listening to it from Luca's mouth, a lot of people understand that the mass adoption of crypto is not via trading and DeFi. It's really via consumer understanding of brand stuff that they can relate to, right? So like Pudgy Penguins is a very good sign of that, right? Look at number 2, right? They're kind of that underdog. He talked about how Pudgy Penguins was that underdog that has kind of rose and now is like leading the charge, and their goal to make Pudgy Penguins synonymous with any type of blockchain thing, abstract chain that's coming out, right? And they're gonna have the toys be able to collect the assets on that chain.
That's right.
So, like these prices, these value prices for the NFTs, I just look at it as the lifeblood, regardless of like how high it is. I just look at it as the lifeblood of the amount of work and effort that has gone into keeping this IP top of the mind and synonymous with like other people, because like Luke and Nets talked about also, like you go on your WhatsApp, you go on whatever application, you can use a Pudgy Penguin sticker, and you don't even know that the Pudgy Penguins has an NFT, but the NFT was the catalyst to making all that shit happen.
That's right.
So that's why, like, I'm saying it from this angle. It's like if you're dropping a project NFT collection, you should be thinking about all the other shit that you're gonna do.
That's right.
To like also capture mind share.
Good point. I did want you to just, because I know we got listeners, and you rolled over 404 real quick. Just a quick understanding of what a 404 is. So.
Yeah, ERC 404 is right now it's still experimental, but it's basically like it's a fractionalization of the NFT. So you can have an NFT, but then you can liquidate via the tokenized ERC20 asset. So you can have a two-side attack from whatever you're building, where you can incentivize people to engage around the ERC20 side, but then you can also incentivize people around engaging with the NFT side. And if you also recognize the ability to engage with like the NFT side, you also recognize the ability to like do like brand related stuff. So you can have essentially one of the cool things that I see that Pudgy Penguins is gonna do is they launched I forgot what it is, but it starts with an M, but they already have their own prediction market platform. Myriad. So
You said a prediction market platform, like Poly Market.
yeah, they already have one. Pudgy.
That's crazy.
Getting crazy.
So the
That's
Pudgy Penguins
crazy.
already like launched their own. It's MYR.
That's crazy.
IAD. So Myriad is a
Prediction market.
prediction market platform, and now people can even like come on here and they can.
That's the way.
So my like that. You don't have to limit yourself to the technical side. You can launch NFTs alongside whatever you're doing technically, and that will carry the brand of your company up and make it relatable.
That's
Fire. That was alpha if y'all was paying attention.
Yeah,
man.
super alpha.
Like,
we appreciate that, Just Cheeze. Definitely. Now, also, we got to big up the guy Arham for giving us some great alpha, man. So some of the things that you mentioned, Just Cheeze, as far as abstract, he actually he mentioned that as well, because they have partnered with Pudgy Penguins, and like you mentioned, the penguin. We had the vinyl toy. I know our guy Ant, he took his home. I was gonna bring mine up here today, but yeah, the people who got that vinyl toy, we're gonna be getting our Pengu through abstract. So be on the lookout for that. That should be coming soon too. So, and yeah, man, big up to Arham for all of the links that you've been sending, because we definitely gonna run through that and check that out. You know what I mean? We appreciate you tapping in, brother, and giving us some alpha and listening. So
and shout out to Aram, because that's Aram is one of the lead members on Skylark.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Big up to you, brother. We appreciate that, man. So yeah, man, one of the last things I want to talk about, and we gotta say this because we talked a lot about meme coins, all right? So that's like the casino of crypto, all right? So literally that's like the most risky place that you can do in this space. You can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot. All right. So do your own research. Definitely, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes and entertainment purposes too. Because we are live on Instagram, we live on Twitter, obviously, and we live on YouTube. So how I want to wrap this thing up is with solid layer one projects that's been kicking ass during the bear market, and something to look forward to for 2025. So this is my personal top 10 cryptocurrencies. These are layer ones that you can actually, I recommend giving this list to close friends and family who don't want to go down the rabbit hole of meme coins. So this is a safe play. All right. Do your own research. Know that this is the beginning of the bull run. But there is going to be a bear market, so there's going to be a point where you want to cash out. All right. So my top 10 cryptocurrencies for 2025 goes down like this. Number 1, Bitcoin. Number 2, Ethereum. Number 3, XRP. Number 4, Solana. Number 5, Cardano. Number 6, Render. Number 7, Chainlink. Number 8, Avalanche. Number 9, Filecoin. And number 10 is Sweet. Now, mind you, when 2025 comes, that top 100 is going to look different from what it is today. But just know that the ones that I mentioned has some great partnerships. They're developing, problem-solving Web3 protocols. That's what I call these. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you do the research on what Bitcoin is, because it is the oldest, you're going to go down a rabbit hole of what is money. And that's part of it. So if it wasn't for Bitcoin, I don't think I would have a good understanding of what money is, because I thought I knew what money is or was. But now, since I got into this space about going on 4 years now, you understand why Bitcoin is created when you understand this inflation that they do with our cash and keep printing more of the shit. So Bitcoin is a hedge. Yes, Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. That means these countries who are just printing money at will, they're devaluing their currency. You know what I'm saying? So you need something to protect your assets. Bitcoin is one of those hedges. So does anybody else here out of my co-hosts, do you guys have any top 10 layer ones that you want to discuss?
Mine is really close to yours. Bitcoin, obviously, because it's the granddaddy of them all. Ethereum, I have a love-hate relationship, mostly love, because before, it was essentially like hijacked, especially before it went to proof of stake. Mm-hmm. Like Ethereum was everything that Bitcoin couldn't be, and it was like it helped dreamers dream. Mm-hmm. Still does. Layer 2s are awesome. So I love Solana, even though it crashes out often. I love what it has built, and I love the resilience of the chain. Mm-hmm. Keep it moving. Sweet. I love Sweet. I love Hedera, Near Protocol. Believe it or not, it's not one of my top, but I like Monero.
Okay, privacy coin.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Filecoin. Mm-hmm. Clearly, decentralized storage is definitely going to be needed. Mm-hmm. Did I miss Render? No, I didn't. I didn't miss Render, did I? Okay, yeah, Render.
That's a solid project. I love Render.
A baby layer one that I'm really, really liking right now is Supra. Okay. I'm doing a little bit more research about it, and that's going to be an honorable mention, simply because it's proof of stake and it supports most programming blockchain programming languages. Gotcha. And it's going to be interoperable as well. So that's good my little playbook.
Good picks. Cheese, what's your picks, Cheese?
I don't have any picks per se, but I have trends, and I'll drop this in the chat.
Good point. Trends are a good thing to talk about.
Trends, rather. So all your plays, the good thing too about some of the plays that you guys mentioned, they fall into the major trends that Coinbase and VCs are looking at next year, and that involves crypto and AI.
No doubt.
Right? Consumer applications. Right? So I'm looking interestingly, though they don't have a coin, right? Base, right? Anybody building anything on Base.
That's right.
Solana is consumer. Abstract will be consumer. So, and okay, DeFi is another
Another
trend, but so is so is stable coins, right? So the stable coin market has been like the biggest proof of the biggest product market fit for crypto, and I have just watched this show that I was telling you guys. They were actually the government needs to get the stable market. They're actually trying to get stable market industry liquid enough to stop the use of cash.
I can believe that. Totally
Right.
believe that.
Because then when that happens, we will have enough dollars tokenized to the point where everything can be done via stablecoin. But not only that, it also then allows for the Fed Now program
That's right. That's right.
to
Big alpha.
to come into play. So aside from like what will happen at the government level, if you're somebody building a platform or you're looking to invest in platforms, look into platforms that are going to have a lot of stable coin liquidity, because then they'll be able to service their platform users with stable assets,
That's right.
right? So one of these top 3 is making a big play into the stable coin space.
It may start with an X.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, for those that haven't been paying attention to this space, what my co-host Just Cheeze is referring to is Ripple's stablecoin, RLUSD, or Ripple, USD. Man, that thing went live a couple of weeks ago, and price of Ripple has been holding steady. Man, this shit took off, y'all. It took off prior to that, so definitely look into that. We appreciate that information on stablecoins, Just Cheeze. And I got some more alpha on Tether. There's some Tether news that's been floating around. Now, this is speculation, but Mika, which is the UK's regulatory system that they set up for cryptocurrency, it's rumored that come January 1st, Tether will be banned, okay? Tether will be banned, and even Coinbase delisted Tether in the UK, all right? So there's a lot of different issues that is going on with Tether. There's some people who really feel like because it's based, I believe, in Asia,
Singapore, right?
Singapore, I believe.
No.
I'm not sure.
But I'm pretty sure Tether has been launched in Asia, and United States is going to need something to counter that. So usually they would go with an American-based stablecoin such as USDC, which is issued by Circle, and I believe BlackRock owns a good piece of Circle. So I can see, like my co-host Just Cheeze has mentioned, stable coins, man. Keep your eye on those, because you're gonna need to roll your crypto profits into some stable coins. And USDC, if you keep some of your crypto on the exchange like Coinbase, you can actually gain 5% yield annually on just keeping your money on USDC and on Coinbase. NFTia, you got some words.
Now, this is usually Joe's area of expertise, being as more of a conspiracy theorist. But I'm gonna play conspiracy theorist just a little bit right now in regards to Tether. So USDC is definitely backed by Circle. Everyone knows that, and the reason why banks and things of that nature really like USDC is because it's easily controlled, from my understanding, right?
Yeah, man, it's US made.
Yeah.
They can control it.
And I was at Web3. I remember the conference we met, and there were people from, I believe it was MoneyGram and things of that nature, and I said, why do you like USDC? And he had to like close his mouth and shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? So I said, enough said. But I'm saying that to say this. Tether gets in the way of what big banks need to do because it is more of a decentralized stablecoin. Mm-hmm. Now, is it an honest decentralized stablecoin? Meaning it's backed by what they say they back? That's like the world may never know.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. However, is it easily manipulated on chain like USDC? If I'm saying it correctly, I don't believe so.
Go Alpha.
I got a question.
Go ahead, B.
From USDT, I'm noticing that when you trade crypto on some decentralized exchanges, they all want you to convert to USDT, and then you can trade with USDT on some of these platforms. So, quite naturally, you need a VPN, but how, when time comes to cash out on your earnings, if it's deemed illegal in the U.S., how are you able to cash out from USDT? Because now you're going to have USDT on the platform, on an exchange. How do you convert that? Or do you convert it to maybe something like a Bitcoin and then transfer it out? I think I just answered my own question, but go ahead.
Yeah, I think you did a little bit.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the platform, but the way I look at it, stable coins right now are just are a means for accessing fiat liquidity into the blockchain, and whatever market makes their stable coin the hottest, right, will permeate all the applications, right? There'll be, if you're building on, you know, if RLUSD takes off and it becomes incentivizing enough to have a RLUSDC on base, it will happen, right? So you'll just move your USDT to another stable asset that is tradable across multiple blockchains. So I think that might be what could happen. But as far as my perspective on Tether, I do see like there could be some concerns for him. But like my biggest other thing to think about there is just like is it if you're building a platform or ecosystem where if you're trying to bring money on chain, stable coin assets on chain, should they be allowed to not do the audit? Right? They've been fading the audit for years. So is that fair? Or are they truly not really necessarily needed to do the audit, and they're being pushed out of the market for other reasons? Who knows, right? But I would say that stable coins in general are needed.
Yo, we got some exclusive. We got a big up to your guy,
What is it?
Arham, man. I want you to take a look at something that he posted when we were talking about the Myrad markets. All right, he said he think Myrad markets is launched by Farouk and Rug Radio Team, which is being supported by Luca. Right? Yeah. We actually got a reply from Farouk. He said
in the chat.
In the chat. This is exclusive. So
right now, 10 minutes.
So go ahead. He said Farouk literally just said this 12 minutes ago under our Spaces post. All right. Myrad Markets was launched by us and will be on the Abstract blockchain as soon as it goes to mainnet. So the token MYR is the token that Rug Radio, Decrypt, and Myrad Markets will be adopting. So the listener Arham, who actually been tapping in with this, he told Farak thanks, and Farak actually said, got you. We just released a FAQ, all right, if you want more info on Rug Radio page. So just to know that Farak, you know, is tapped in to what we got going on via our hand. We gotta big up our hand for just putting that in the chat for us, man. You know, so for those that don't know, Farak, he's a big mover and shaker in this space. And is he the one that actually interviewed Trump?
Yes.
Yeah.
So y'all just don't know what's happening in real time right now. If y'all don't know who's who in this Web3 space, to have Farak, you know, engage in just dialogue on our tweet in this space in real time is super, super phenomenal. We super tapped in, y'all. 2025 is gonna be super lit for us, for all of us. So I definitely appreciate everybody tapping in today. You know, big up to Arham.
Once again, shout out to Aram.
Yeah, we gotta big him up, man.
Aram, yes. Shout out to Aram. Aram is part of the team at Skylark. So we've been building together for almost 2 years now. But yeah, shout out to Aram for dropping the gems in the chat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, and getting Farak engaging with us, man. That shit is super dope. So
Farak stay tapped in.
That's right. He stayed tapped in. So, you know, we might see him at ETH Denver. Who knows? So we got a couple of items here for the people who's watching us on YouTube and Instagram. We got a Helium. All right. Mobile hotspot. It's an outdoor mobile hotspot for people who need internet access. So if you provide internet access with this device here, they will reward you with Helium tokens, all right, just for providing internet access for your community. So look into the Helium mobile hotspot, all right? So we got that on deck right here. Big up to Costco for putting that up there. And I know Just Cheeze, he got another story he want to talk about right quick. We got to big up Doodles because I think these cups are about to be done come January 1st, all right? So they had a partnership with McDonald's, and they got these McCafe cups, and I got them. So I'm going to keep these up here. I'm going to probably hit it with the resin, put it in the case, make these collector's items. So we got these cups up here with Doodles and McDonald's. So that's some real world, you know, applications that people are doing with Web3 and partnerships with major brands. Speaking of brands and collaborations, we got to big up our guys, NFT Energy Drinks, all right? So at the top of the year, you know, they were sponsoring, you know, giveaways. Then we started doing discounts on the 4-packs of NFT Energy Drink, and they have little pudgies on their cans. So these can be potentially collector's items. You know, we got to speak to our guys Lawrence and our guys John at NFT Energy Drink about, hey, maybe if you bought an NFT Energy Drink can with the little pudgies on it, you might get some Pengu. Who knows? You know what I mean? That'll be super, super dope. So, Just Cheeze. There's something else that you want to mention, and we do have I Want to Be Healthy. What's going on, brother? We got you up on stage. Appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah, what's going on? It's Costco, bro.
Costco, what's going on, brother? We appreciate you dropping off the mobile Helium hotspot up here at ABC, brother.
Yeah, I've been listening, bro. I tried to tap in earlier when y'all talk about the meme coins. I just wanted to throw out Sneak, because Sneak is like Pump Fund, but it's on Cardano. So that's one that I wanted to throw out there. I wanted to throw out Robot Pump is like Pump Fund, but it's on IoTex, which is a DPIN layer 1. And then when you was talking about the layer 1s, I wanted to throw out IoTex because that's a DPIN layer 1. Shout out to Slice and Wine, they put me onto that. And then also I wanted to throw out
Go ahead, brother.
Secret Network. Secret Network is the other one. It's a rare one I think people are sleeping on, and I'm bullish on that one. For one, it's under $1, has an all-time high over $10, and then the other reason I'm bullish on it is it's a privacy. It's privacy, and then Tornado Cash beat the case. So then with Tornado Cash beating the case, and then Secret Network being a privacy one, and I think they already they done with the SEC and all of that already. So that's one to kind of do your own research on. But I'm big on Secret Network as well.
Text me that list.
Yes, sir. If you don't mind, brother, could you put that in the Xbox? Just for the listeners who may not have caught all of that alpha that you just gave us, but we definitely appreciate you giving us some more meme coin alpha and some deep end plays, brother. Thank you for that.
For sure.
Yeah, y'all. See, that's the thing about our community, man. We got so many knowledgeable people in this space, and I say this all the time, man. Atlanta Blockchain Center, I've never met so many brilliant people in my life. Like, these are the smartest people that I've ever came across in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a pretty sharp guy, but in here, even though I love giving information and alpha to the community, I definitely know when to put on my student hat. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Because there's some brilliant minds here. And we got some coders, developers. We got people who's working on, like, tokenizing carbon credits, because I know Costco was big on doing stuff like that. And eco-friendly protocols in this space too, man. So we definitely want to thank everybody, all of our Web3 Avengers, all of our ABC family, and Just Cheeze. He got some more words he want to say to the people.
This kind of to go right back to we were talking about myriad markets, right? I did want to drop one more thing that is happening over there, just since we're on the topic. But yeah, they launched by Rug Radio, right? So what that means too is that Decrypt, the Decrypt platform, right? There's actually going to be a this is when they first announced it, but I don't know if it's still going to be exactly what I'm talking about. But they're going to have a plugin, a browser plugin, right? So when you visit certain articles or things on the Decrypt website, then you would be hit with while you're scrolling, you could get hit with a prediction market.
Oh, wow.
Right? So you could read an article and then participate in a prediction market about that article.
That's stupid lit. That's actually brilliant. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so this whole it goes deep down the rabbit hole when I read it first, and when I was going through because I think it's a dope feature to have something like that immediately have sentiment of like your information that you're sharing to your communities.
That's right. And
because Rug Radio and Decrypt are already so much of a information ecosystem, right? Like far as like news and
that's right,
like putting value in all over the place. They are part of that. What's trending?
That's right.
Right. They're part of that. What's trending. Of narrative, so that people look at them as what's popping. So if they have a score card that they're starting to develop on what is hot and what's not, and it's via Myriad, right? Then that now becomes like the point of reference, just like Polymarket
That's
is
right.
when it comes to certain things that may happen.
Big facts. Super alpha, big facts. And we got to big up to Decrypt. You know what I'm saying? Just for them recognizing a guy like Farouk in this space, partnering with him with Rug Radio, landing an interview with Trump. Then, fortunately, we've been able to have people in our space to get him tapped in, engaged what we got going on. And Decrypt is one of my favorite platforms when it comes to just resources in this space, when it comes to good information alpha. So me personally, as a Web3 journalist, You know, I ain't gonna give up all of my sources. You know what I'm saying? I got several different sources that I go through to get my content. Decrypt is one of them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So just big up to them. Big up to everybody who's been tapped in today, who gave us some alpha, gave us some commentary, engagement. Big up to everybody on Instagram. Big up to everybody on YouTube tapping in. Of course, I gotta give a shout out to everybody who hopped up on stage today. Big up to Costco. Big up to our guy B. Big up to the maestro. He's back there cooking up Project Pie. They got some dope announcements they're gonna be letting loose in the public soon. Big up to Arham for all of the engagement in alpha that he provided for us today. You know what I'm saying? Big up to our guys, Ant Mathis. And we got a big up stand with crypto. You know what I'm saying? Because they helped get a lot of pro-crypto candidates voted just by being out there in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Particularly putting people on like Ant Mathis, who is a mover and shaker and a connector in this Web3 space. So we got to big him up. Big up to our guy, Tone. He's a frequent listener to the spaces. You know what I mean? We got a new listener by the name of Hype. Appreciate you tapping in. Mr. Wonderful, Elijah. You know, that's another solid brother. He's a past co-host to the spaces as well, too. You know what I'm saying? So, big up to everybody listening, man. This has been a great spaces. New Year's is coming up. You know what I'm saying? So there might be something going on, a light mixer, something at ABC that's not confirmed yet. You know what I'm saying? But if not, I want everybody to have a safe and healthy and wealthy 2025. Bring it in with your family, bring it in with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Bring it in, getting money, however you do. You know what I'm saying? But we here every Sunday, 420. You know what I'm saying? We ended off with some music at times, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I think I want to play some Cerebro, man. I think Cerebro, man. I think because we've been talking about AI a lot, you know what I'm saying? And for those that don't know, Cerebro, he actually dropped a couple of EPs. You know what I'm saying? City Girls Wildin' is kind of a dope vibe. I actually like that too. So we're going to end off on that note. And thank you to everybody who's tapped into our spaces, man. You know what I'm saying? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here getting this Web3 alpha, you know, with your people's TCK Web3 News Roundtable. This is episode 46. 2025, we gonna be up, we gonna be lit. Y'all gonna see more of us. We can't even tell you all of the secrets that, you know, they're not even secrets because eventually it's alpha. But y'all can't get everything that we gonna release for 2025 to keep y'all in suspense, keep y'all coming back, y'all. So thank y'all. My co-host Just Cheeze, NFTia, y'all got send off words you want to say to the people.
Y'all have a happy New Year's, man, and let's focus on what we're wanting to do in 2025. Let's make a plan and let's execute. Let's get this crypto.
Yeah, and they said let's keep rocking. You know, everybody that's a builder, keep building in this space because that's where, you know, when the funding, you know, that there's going to be twice as much funding next year when that comes right into the space for builders that are building crypto and AI projects. You know, that's the opportunity that you have to, you know, start something dope of your own.
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all. We appreciate everybody's time and the send off. We gotta say big up to Atlanta Blockchain Center, Starter Labs, and the founder Marla Williams. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays to you, brother. We appreciate everything you've done for us, providing a platform and a space, you know, for us to congregate and share information and network and build and develop relationships that are just help level everybody up, y'all. So that's what it's about. You know, we the Web3 Avengers of the shit. You heard? So it's your boy T.Gold, my co-host NFTia, my co-host Just Cheeze. I appreciate everybody listening. Appreciate everybody on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. We out. We gonna send it off with City Girls Wildin'. This is Cerebro AI. It's vibes, AI vibes. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't